What's going on YouTube? What's the deal? This is Vicky Gotti, and I'm here with the legendary, iconic Shay Chanel.
Hey, what's up,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Now, I'm still in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was only right for me to stop by and get that iconic the face and realness, right?
Right. Faith Moreland.
Face and realness, okay.
Faith, Big Earth, Siren, Trilogy.
Okay, so how long you been in the scene, Shay walking, doing it, and really turning it out?
Well, I've been working since I was like 17 in Richmond. I started working with Trinity Body. Moved to Atlanta in 95. Well, I became Mother Finesse in Richmond. And
My mother finesse, that's the house in just Richmond?
in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
And I was like 17 years old. Didn't have any idea what a house was. Saw a tape. The first ball tape I saw was Jack and Andre Ward's Wrong with Sanaya Battle, Christina. Didn't know what I was looking at, but knew it was exciting. Then I was a finesse. And then Armani, Icon, Milan. We moved to Atlanta. And
So you're not from Atlanta?
No, I'm not.
But
people think I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, that's good. So we can break that ice.
Right.
She's not from Atlanta. You're from Richmond,
804,
Virginia.
all day long.
Okay. And you moved to Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay.
In 95. And the thing about moving to Atlanta, at the time, the house, they asked me, do you want to be mother? And I was like, oh, mother for that. Okay. And I was at the time saying that. You know, in the city, whatever. Little did I know that they were about to have balls here.
Okay.
So the house of the Scott had their ball. And me and Armani went. And Armani walked in cabbage. She was crazy. I was just on BC Stewart, Tony Chicago, Whitney, the Ebony. That was the first time I was at a big ball. Okay. So that's happened after that. And then, Armani became a Supreme, and I was set up a next. Makuta Chanel saw me at the house of Miss Bonnie's ball in like 96, 97. And he asked me that I would be mother. No, I walked with Kendrick's face, and I walked with him Justice. And needless to say, I didn't win. But he fought something to me. He battled like, you should have won, da 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 da. And after the category, he came to me and introduced himself, and he's like, would you like to know how to Chanel? And I was like, you're not a Chanel, that knowing or whatever. He was like, I am. I was like, I'm Chanel, you can check. Found out it was him, and I was like, oh my God. So I told my finesse family, which I was a mother, they were in Virginia. I had no kids down here. So I was like, I told them that I was going to get Chanel. And Makuta, outside of 7 was the right. He was like, do you need a mother? And I was like, no, I don't need a mother. I can't be a mother when I'm with Chanel. I'm not ready. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Shout out to him.
Yes, Makuta Chanel, big shout out.
Yeah.
And he said, no, you're going to be the mother. And I was like, okay. So when I became the first house meeting, Vicky, I'm telling you, I went to the house meeting and he on the barbershop. And I went to the house meeting and his wife was the mother.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wow. So the house of the time was him, his wife, and two barbers.
Oh, really?
And
what year was this?
This was in 1997.
Okay.
And he walked up to the wife and said, oh, by the way, she's the new mother. You're not the mother anymore. Oh. Just like that. And I was like,
how did that make you feel?
Scared as shit. I was scared out. I didn't know what to do. I was like, everything was happening so fast on the show. So I was like, I was hungry for the attention and the accolades, and kind of confused. But then, ironically, we were having a ball in 2 weeks. Wow. No, a month. Okay. And he said, go recruit. So I'm like, go recruit? But I think what he saw was everybody around me. I was friends with a lot of people, so I just went on recruited Coco Chanel, lovely, gorgeous, Tony Mustard Chanel, Little Mario Chanel, Dee Chanel, Baby Chanel. I did a lot of really fast. So that's the thing with me is I began to build a house from the ground up. I had met Aria. What's funny is, ironically, me and Amani somehow got our number when we were in Virginia and called her.
How was that conversation?
This was back when RR was being voted the shade in between.
Okay.
I had no idea of that, living in Richmond. So I think a money person was like, we want to be a Chanel, and da da da. But he said, well, there's no Chanel. The only Chanel is the Chanel's in New York City. And if you want to be a part of this house, you have to send us a VHS tape displaying your talent and what you can do. And what you can do, and don't ever call this number again. You wait for us to respond back. Something said the fact. I don't remember how it went, and I hung up on us. So I was like,
so he not knowing that you was already Chanel?
No, he didn't even know who I didn't even know anything. I was just finesse.
Oh, you was finesse.
Right. So I'm just saying how time, how things eventually evolved and worked out. I ended up being SHA-SHA Chanel. The mother, and that time I told him about it, he remembered. That's the thing that's crazy.
Shout out to all.
Shout out to my dad. I love him. He's such a, I respect him so much.
I did too.
Like, I remember the first time I met him, we had, the first time we was in New York, we had breakfast at Tiffany. Scared to death. Like, I was so scared, like, I was looking at for the ground, and he was like, who's SHA-SHA? And I raised my hand, and he was like, when you're doing a good job, or you're turning that out, down there, and I said, thank you, whatever, that eventually, you're going to get tired of walking balls and make money off of who you are, because you invest into yourself. And at the time, I didn't know that. I didn't understand what that meant or whatever. And now that I'm older and more into the background of things and into the business aspect of balls and houses, I understand that that's the best advice you could ever give you, because a lot of times you commit so much to balls. Giving. A lot of times you don't get back half of what you put in. So you have to look at it in a business aspect, and I think him and Andre, shout out to Andre Mizrahi, and my father are for being pioneers and businessmen. And Fred, so Fred, my son Fred, big shout out to him. They've been taking balls to me to the next level of making a name making money off of who they are. But they own their business and all that kind of stuff.
So then let's just jump into something else real quick, SHA-SHA. So being into for face or whatever, who are some of the girls in the ballroom scene that you do see for face, that they're lovely big girls that you take your hat off to them?
Oh, Portia Malone, the first. She is when I first saw Portia, we laughed about it. I just stared at her for like 20 minutes, like staring at her. Portia's beautiful. My best friend, sister Justine Malone, she's another one. Those were Deidre, those are the ones that really inspired me. For a while I wanted to push to be my mother at one point in time, but I admired her so much. And then Justine, I was always not only a friend, but I was a fan. So I used to just stare and talk to them a lot. And Jasmine, Sue, those are the ones that I consider not fans, those are my sisters. Not that I don't see anybody else, but those ones, they help build the big girl enigma, the big girl movement, because what people fail to realize is big girl base or big girl category didn't come into existence until 2000. That's what everybody don't. I don't know if the girls know the history, but my grandfather, Stuart Ebony, shout out icon, he was the one that created a category for here. And it migrated to New York. That's not focal point, that's fact. It wasn't going on in New York. I've noticed it, to me, I feel like the big girl category was almost like a kiki at one point in time. But I think when my grandfather did was made it solidified as a category, starting with here, where me, Portia, Justine, Deidre, Ava, Chanel, we set the standard to me for the big girls.
So how do you feel about now, SHA-SHA? I want to jump because the time. I want to make sure we. How do you feel about the legendary status that's given out to the girls nowadays? To face girls, to about femme girls, to the new generation, how they deem the people now. How do you feel about that?
I think that personally, I think that it needs to be more organized. And like when you get a raise at a job, it's organized. The boss is going to come and say, you get a raise. No, it's organized. I think there needs to be some kind of evaluation. There needs to be a board of executives or a board of people.
But don't they have that?
I know at one point, I had the honor of sitting in a room when I became up and coming. I was doing all this Harold, Andre, they had something in Atlanta. Everybody came down and they voted. I don't know what happened to that system. I think it was great so people won't. I think it's a great system so no one will be left out of the loop. Right. Not knowing what's going on. You know what I mean? So I think what happened to the internet for one has made everything faster. I think you're doing 7 years or something. Now it seems like too many balls in a major one in your life.
Right. And well, speaking of that, I want to talk about Felicity real quick. You know, shout out to Felicity. She had a great show. Right. Yesterday, I love her spirit, everything about her. She got deemed legendary, whatever. For not, people think it's for face, it's not for face, she said. She said for realness. Right. She was doing since 2002. Right. Now, what's your intake on it? Since you are icon, you from Atlanta. Well, you know, you live out here, she's out here. What's your intake on her status? Well, first, honestly speaking. Okay. Well, first, I love Felicity. I watched Felicity grow from being a little girl in South Carolina to talking and me giving her advice. You know, personally, I'm not going to say that she doesn't deserve it. I think that maybe one more year or two possibly, because when I think of realness, I think of Jackie Malone, because she's been burning it for 2 or 3 years. No, I'm sorry. For a couple of years, she's been burning it, and I don't remember her walking against her mother. Not saying that she hasn't walked realness, but I just think that it's a little more time. And I think that it should have been at a bigger ball opposed to a mini. That alone, to me, takes the glamour of it away. Right. The whole procedures of being a legend away from it. I think that, you know, she's done her thing. I think she's doing her thing consistently. Maybe in a year, yes, but I don't think right now. I think, you know, that she's doing her thing, but I don't know about legendary. And there's no shade to her, because I love my niece to death, but no. And then there's other people like my daughter, Shartice, Chanel, Ebony. Right. That's been doing her thing. I feel like she should be legend. Right. Yeah. You know, they're consistent. You know. Okay. Now, how do you feel about the scene, SHA-SHA, in Atlanta from New York? What's the difference between the scenes, the difference between the two? I feel like the New York scene is so bitter. Because I feel like you don't see the New York girls. It's like not that I don't see them. It's not. Like you don't come out as much. No, I don't. I've been there, done it. Okay. I've been there. I've been to the Mark Ballroom. I've been to the theater. Okay. I've been judged by JJ. I've had a conversation with Octavia. I stood there. I got a hug from a couple of bitches. So I've been there and done it. Okay. But I think why do you think it's better? New York is better. I just think a lot of times when newer people come, I think New York is like territorial. Okay. Meaning when newer people come from other cities, they don't give them the chance to get life. You gotta come to New York, you gotta come to New York, you gotta come to New York. Yes, but I feel like there's more talent outside of New York. And I feel like sometimes the negativity with each other, the bitterness or the negativity can make you go into heart. So it's not that I don't see them at all. No, I love Sanaya, I love Ashley, I love Michael Terry, I love Dre Evans, you know, a couple of people that I love and breathe for, but I feel like when it comes to scene and stuff, it's negative. A couple of venues you kind of not shaky and hot and not accommodating and small and the bedrooms. So it's not like Atlanta where I was flush fun. The venues are hot, you know, that kind of thing. So I just feel like it just needs to be a little updated, I think. Okay. Yeah. Update. That's it. I like that word. Update. I think right. I think we update. We're gonna come back for more with SHA-SHA, the icon, Chanel International.